Mandate that we had from the government was essentially to reduce the losses, to improve productivity, change the culture of the airline, and prepare the airline for a public-private partnership. Basically, our loss as at the end of March was 9.03 billion, say 9 billion rupees, as opposed to 11.5 billion, which was the loss in the previous year. What is also encouraging is the fact that in the last 5 months of this financial year, that is till April to the end of August, we have further reduced our losses, and there is a 37% improvement now as compared to April this year. In fact, the group loss is 2.32 billion, as opposed to the previously it was 3.71 at the end of the for the 5-month period last year. And what is interesting is that of this, the interest cost alone was 2.53 billion. What I want to say is that we inherited a huge debt when we took over the running of this company, and that alone the government has made a pledge to take away from the balance sheet of Sri Lankan Airlines. What that means is that when the private-public partnership starts, you will have a pretty clean sort of a balance sheet, and either exactly how they are going to do it, we are not exactly being told. But what that means is that to run this airline without the debt, there's absolutely no doubt that it can be turned into a profitable venture. In fact, I would go so far as saying that had we not been subjected to this debt, our performance would have been pretty close to breaking even at this stage. We were asked to do was to return aircrafts that this company does not require. I think there's plenty of it in the press. These are fundamentally, for a start, 4 A350 aircrafts. They are very long-range aircraft, unnecessary for this airline. They were purchased, they were leased, contracts were signed, and it took almost a year of very hard negotiating to get to the position, and we are very pleased to inform that as of we have terminated the leases on these aircrafts, which means that they will not be coming to the fleet of Sri Lankan Airlines, which was always the intention of government. There are 4 more A350s that have been contracted from 2020 onwards, and the decision on those we will leave to the new partner, whoever he is, who takes part of the airline in the near future. Government very early on made the decision that Mihin Lanka should be basically amalgamated with Sri Lankan Airlines to get better efficiencies, etc. Mihin Lanka, as you all know, was something that was started really some years ago, and we certainly gave it a chance to see whether we could operate that successfully. But what we have realized very quickly is that you cannot run an airline with 3 or 4 aircrafts. That is just not possible in this day and age. And what has happened is that as of about a week ago, a decision was made, and Sri Lankan Airlines has taken over the routes and the planes and some of its staff to Sri Lankan Airlines, and from 1st of November, Sri Lankan Airlines will operate all the routes that Mihin Lanka is flying at the moment. So that's where Mihin Lanka is concerned. The company will operate till the 31st of December, and thereafter the government will make a decision with regards to the company itself. So all employees, etc., are being looked after till the 31st of December, and then we will see what happens thereafter.